Alrighty, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a Christmas special week, as this week is Christmas. Welcome back to the channel. Today's team is brought to you by the members of the team. We have Lodi, Gibberish, Sankyu, and CT_Altair made this team for us today. It's based off of the 12 Nights of Christmas. If you haven't seen that one, we have Scrooge McDuck there, Cratchit's Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, and Jacob Marley. So I did not build this team. I basically gave them the prompt to make a Christmas themed team, and this is what we have. So we have a little bit of some edits here and there, just to make the team a little bit more optimized, but everything is pretty much built by them. So let's get into it. So Scrooge McDuck here. Normally I would run Jolly, right? But this is a Swords Dancing Leftovers fully adamant Quaquavo here to lead us off with Aqua Step Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Triple Axle. Of course, Water Ice coverage is near perfect coverage. I totally forgot. Question of the day. What are you hoping to get for Christmas? Whether it's spending time with families, or getting something you want, or heck, even just seeing like I said, friends and family. What are you expecting for Christmas? Anyway, back to the team build. Quaquavo, yep, Water Ice coverage is near perfect coverage. This is our physical sweeper. We have the defensive Terra Steel there to help us block fairy type moves, as well as grass types. I'm trying to also think off the top of my head. Grass types, flying, psychics, right? So Steel is for that defensive purposes. If Quaquavo can get going, because of Aqua Step plus Moxie, we will be able to outspeed things. I think we need +2 to really outspeed everything instead of +1 speed. And then Moxie will keep stacking and stacking. Quaquavo is going to be a menace. We've seen Quaquavo before, and usually it runs pretty well. So hopefully we have the same success here. Cratchit's, also known as the Mousehold of 4, is here, running a little different set here. We have Tidy Up, Population Bomb, Shadow Claw, and Low Kick. So again, it used to be heavy duty boots, but this was swapped out for the wide lens just so we can get the accuracy check. So accuracy check of Population Bomb, you see the accuracy of wide lens is 1.1, so 10%, and 10% of 90 is 9, so essentially 99% chance of checking that move, and when it hits one time it checks for all of them. So therefore we'll be hitting all 10 hits of Population Bombs 99% of the time, and it'll do a crap ton of damage, because 20 hits with Technician boost times 10. It's just a lot of damage. Even if you resist it, have to watch out for Rocky Helmets, of course. But that's the main plan with Cratchits. If we can get up to +2 speed again, and +2 attack, because 75 speed isn't really that good, but 111 speed is absolutely fast. If we can get +2 speed, we'll be able to punch holes through everything. Low Kick is there for dark coverage and normal coverage. And Shadow Claw is there for ghost coverage, gonna do tons of damage to other ghost types, also being another ghost, because why not, right? It'll punch holes in a lot of ghost types, and just general coverage. Our special attacker is Ghost of Christmas Past, the Chandelure. I know we just ran a Chandelure recently, but this is now a Flame Body Specs Chandelure. What I had on before was Flash Fire for fire immunity, but Flame Body was chosen. Running Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Trick here. Max special attack, max speed is basically what I ran with the heavy duty boots and the Calm Mind, just modest, and with Trick and a Specs instead. So it's gonna do the most damage as possible with the Stab Flamethrower. Although we don't have the Flame Resist, we do have the Terra type Grass to hit strong energy balls, deal with those water and ground types and rock types. So hopefully it should run pretty good. The trick is there to actually max speed. Instead of modest there. Trick is there to switch the items, so hopefully if we're facing someone who's, let's say it's a Toxapex, right? Obviously Toxapex Wall Chandelure, we trick the item, that thing is now Specs, to our benefit or detriment. We have the Black Sludge, but at least with choice locked it's not going to be as annoying, right? So that's the benefit of having that Trick Specs combination. Our lead is Ghost of Christmas Present, the Word Deer, running a dual screen setup. So believe it or not, this Word Deer with this 72, 75, 103 HP here and maxed out defenses This thing can wall Miraidon with electric terrain up at modest. This thing can wall it and set up a screen before going down. And I honestly, this is probably the most annoying lead that I see. Is probably the most offensive screen setter that I have ever used, and I really like it. Obviously, I've never used the word before. This is the first gen it's in. But I really like this word deer set. Originally, it had the red card plus trick room, which was kind of counterintuitive because red card you get, or not red card, eject button, right? You get hit, then you switch out. But then Wardeer wasn't bulky enough to really set up the trick room next turn, and it's kind of counterintuitive because 4 of these mons are quick with Jacob Marley. So I figured let's just use Light Clay, make it bulky, and just hit as hard as possible, just be annoying. So it acts as both a defensive wall and a special defensive wall, can function both ways. Psychic Noises are stab move of choice. I know you have Psychic right there, but Psychic Noise is pretty much there just to prevent the healing and just chip things down gradually. It does work. Terra Blast is also here as well for general coverage. So Spiritomb obviously walls us, but minus that, we have the Terra Fighting to hit dark types, right? And then Psychic Noise hits ghost types generally okay. Gengars wouldn't want to come in on a Wardeer because we have Psychic Noise, so the Psychic Fighting normal coverage there kind of has perfect synergy. It doesn't hit everything, like Spiritomb will wall us, but it does take us places. It doesn't leave us defenseless, right? The goal is, of course, is to set up screens and switch out to the appropriate switch in. Although I'll admit, because of our shared typings and rather frailness with some, these 3 mons here being rather frail, getting this right screen up is going to be important. So playing Wardeer correctly is going to be key for this team's success. Christmas yet to come. Dusclops here, Eviolite Dusclops, because why wouldn't you run Eviolite Dusclops, except that it's a little more offensive, right? Running max HP, max attack with 4 defenses, so Will-O-Wisp obviously is going to burn a lot of things and be annoying. Dusclops is just very tanky with Eviolite, so that's 1.5 times boost 2 to 130 defenses, so that's just a very high number. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's plus 65. Yeah, so that's about 195 defense, 195 special defense with the Eviolite. And we're running Will-O-Wisp to burns, of course. Leech Life, I don't know why we have Leech Life, but hey, I'm down for it. With Terra Bug, I'm down for it. Rest to heal up, so hopefully there's enough bulk we can actually spam Rest billion times and just heal up. And Poltergeist is our main ghost stab of choice. This hit, although Dusclops is only base 70 with max attack, it actually hits pretty decently hard. So don't be surprised that Dusclops is going to get some kills. And Leech Life here also, although not stab, it also hits very hard. So again, it's not going to be your traditional Dusclops sets with this hazing and pain splits and nightshades, right? It's more offensive, so hopefully we can get a showcase off with Dusclops. And last but not least is Okie Dokie making a debut. Jacob Marley, Assault Vest with Drain Punch, Gunk Shot, Knockoff, and Ice Punch. I believe this is just taken right from Smogon. Very bulky with the max, 377 HP. That's pretty bulky. And 86 times 1.5. That's about 43. So that's about 100 base. Special defense there. So that Okie Dokie is going to be very hard to beat. Toxic Chain is a new ability. It basically functions as a Scald or a Sludge Mon. It's a 30% chance of badly poisoning, so toxic poison, not regular poison. So this poison will progressively get larger over time in damage. And essentially with Drain Punch, we get the heal plus the 30% chance of poison. Gunk Shot is now 30% chance of poison plus 30% chance of badly poison. Knockoff, you get the picture, right? Knockoff, 30% chance of poison. Ice Punch is now 10% chance to freeze, 30% chance to badly poison, so it's a 40% chance to get a status off. And Jacob Marley is here to it's kind of our carry, I guess. I like to say, I've used Okie Dokie in not rental battle, what are they called? The random battles on Showdown. It's very, very bulky. I don't think I've used the AV one, but it's very bulky. It can take the physical hits really well, so I'm excited to see how the AV one does. I'm hoping that we can, take a lot of hits and just store up. It'll kind of function as a more offensive Wo-Chen, basically, right? You know how we use Wo-Chen, get some status and leech seeds and heal up and just be annoying? I'm hoping we can get that type of function there. Poison Fighting is not exactly the best defensive. It is a very offensive typing. We have Terra Dark to counter the Psychic weakness. We do have Poison coverage to counter Fairy. What do we have fighting though? I guess it'll be the other ghost types, right? What else? Bug will be Chandelure. So, although Dark is defensive, it's not exactly the best defensive typing, but hopefully Jacob Marley can carry the team. And here is the team in all of its glory. Feel free to check out the Pokepage down below, and you know, this is for fun, right? This is for fun. Holidays, I don't know why this thing keeps popping up. I'm gonna close that. I don't know why. But here's the team in all its glory. Hopefully you can see that there. Check out the team builder. It is down below. Click that and you get access to this team. And yeah, wish us luck, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I'll be honest, I don't know if another set will go up next week. It just depends how much recordings I get done, because holidays are going to get busy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and all support, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Battle 1. Until then, bye-bye for now.